Hi, this is my first vlog. I actually bought a camera with my stimulus money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you girls how to, on the cheap, because everybody needs a manicure, right? So I'm gonna show you how to give yourself a manicure with artificial nails. Oh, Bella, I'm sure you've always wondered and always seen it. Okay, puppy, come. And Bella wants to be seen too. Okay, and that's my nephew Tristan in the background because we're doing homeschooling. And he's at Tristan's Fun Channel. Okay, so I go with the Kiss, the short nails, so this way I can still type and play games and do my makeup and stuff. So, now let's not forget, this is my first vlog, so be kind, be kind. Very easy. It comes with everything. Don't use this glue. No. What you want to do is you want to use the brush-on glue. Can you, let's see, where's the viewfinder? Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, where is the viewfinder? Come on. It won't go clear. You can't get a clear picture of it. Anyway, it's called Kiss Brush On Nail Glue. I don't know why it's not focusing. Okay, so I have several bottles of this. Obviously, I do this a lot. So, okay. It's very easy to size your nails in this little plastic container. The only thing you need out of this is a little emery board. You can use this if you have good eyes and you can judge your size and then pick them up from here. Me, blind as a bat. It's terrible. It's just terrible. I am. I can't see without glasses. I am super blind, buddy.
Same here, glasses gang.
Glasses gang. PewDiePie's got floor gang. We have glasses gang. Glasses gang. Okay, so what we're going to do with this little wooden pick here is we're going to push back our cuticles as best as we can, right? See, I'm a nail biter. I've been a nail biter since I think I came out of I was probably in my mother's womb biting my nails. I don't know, always anxious, always having a problem. I cannot grow nails to save my life. I grow them, I chew them off. Yep, same thing with the toenails. I rip those things off because I think toes are disgusting. Toes are a disgusting club. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so then you're going to take this, all you're going to do is a little bit of scuffing them up because you want the glue to adhere to something. Your nails should be clean and have no residue on it, no nail polish, just your natural nails. If you do use like hand oil and stuff at nighttime, make sure that you wash your hands and it's clean, okay? So then go take the wooden stick part, the flat part, and make sure you push those cuticles in really good. Okay, you don't want them. You want to be able to glue the nail down and have it not hit the cuticle. You want it to be on the nail. And then we're going to size these puppies and just glue them on. For starting, you always start, actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off my phone because I know my daughter's going to call and her ringtone will get me a copyright strike. So we'll just leave the phone off. Huh? Well, yeah, because I pay for those songs on Apple. I don't own the Chainsmokers and stuff. Even though I paid for it, that I still don't have the right to do that. Okay, so that, and sometimes you're gonna find that your nails are not always the same size, which is why it's better to just do it the way that I'm doing it. Dump those puppies out. Dump them all out. Dump them out. Dump them out. All of them. You know what? I don't know, but you should be doing your homework. 30 minutes till your school session. So I want that paragraph done. Don't ruin my blog. It's my first vlog and Tristan needs to be heard.
I'm probably
Okay, that you need to be doing homework right now is what you need to be doing. Okay? While Aunt Linda's showing people how to do nails. It's important. So this way, the rounded edge, the square edge goes at the top. Okay? So you're going to push it in. You're going to find, okay, so this hand is good. So I'm going to put the nail there. And then I'm going to find one. I'm not going to be looking at the numbers. I'm just looking at how they fit my nails. That one looks good. So this will be left hand, right hand. We're going to do that for all. We're going to do that for all of these guys. And sometimes when you do them, there's a little nib at the top. So you would just simply go like this to get rid of that little nib and make sure, you know, so you don't scratch your face or anything. You know what I'm saying? That was a Cardi B bad imitation voice. Okay, so we know the big ones, we're not going to use those because the big ones are the thumbs, so we can pull those out of there. Just run it, and if it's not possible to be a size, just move it out of the way so that way you can look at what's left. So no, I don't need those. I've actually seen fake toenails. I bought a pair once, but I couldn't go through with it. It's like, no, it's too disgusting. Alright, you know what? Yeah, so I'm changing up. I found a better thumbnail for my right nail. And you can kind of tell because the part that goes on your nail bed is a little bit more flexible. So if you're wondering which way to put them, this is the way you do it. Okay. So the next easiest thing to pick out is your pinky fingers. There's a little knobbin up there, so we want to make sure that's straight. Little knobbin. And while you're fitting the nails on to your nail bed, you can always use that part of the nail to push it in, push your cuticle in even more. See how that's looking good, right? I hope this vlog actually works. Okay, now you know what, maybe a smaller size for the pinky. Yeah, okay, we'll get rid of this guy. Left hand side, right hand side. Okay, that looks good. And then usually your ring finger and your pointer finger, usually those are like the same size. It's weird, I don't understand why, but they, in my you know, experience, they've always been the same size. So let's see what we have here. So it seems like they can all be interchangeable. See, that's kind of big. Alright. Okay, that's good for the right hand. Let's try the other ring finger. Boom. And you want it to just fit where you just the smallest amount of pressure. You don't want it to be too loose or too big. Alright, and that's a big difference between the other one that I chose. Why is that? Okay. We can do that. So you don't want it to be too big with hanging over on the skin because it'll rip your skin off. Oop, let's move this just a little bit. There we go. So you don't want it hanging over. Like this one is really hanging over. I gotta figure out how to auto adjust this thing. This is driving me crazy. What am I doing here? Okay. Apparently nothing. Alright, so that one doesn't work. No. Are you done with the science?
Almost there.
Yay.
Last sentence.
It's only been 2 days that we've been working on science. Homeschooling is fun. I like pretend.
Quarantine is not fun.
Quarantine is not fun. I agree. Okay. Alright, so there we go. So here we have ring finger. We have the pinkies. We have our middle fingers. And now, pointer fingers. I chewed this nail off. It's so bad. But putting the nail on, believe it or not, your own nail will grow underneath it. Right there.
Pencil, get back here. Pencil.
Very funny, Tristan. Everybody can hear you because I have a good microphone.
Better than mine, I bet.
Well, you don't have a microphone for your camera.
You have a microphone. How can
For,
you hear me?
for your camera, honey. We're on Portal. That's how everybody hears you. Facebook Portal. Let's give it a rating. What would you rate the Facebook Portal? 1 out of 10. 10 being greatest invention. Okay, so I have my pointer finger for my left hand.
Like this.
If people need to keep in touch with their family and not everybody has the cell phones and how to work everything, what would you rate it?
You can move around and the portal will focus on you.
Yeah,
Not to bring you with you.
right.
Like an 8.9.
I mean, it's
It's only got glass broken, but besides that, yeah, I'd give it a 10.
I mean, it's a great way for people to keep in contact. And how many people did we add on it all at once? We had, remember, we had Lauren. Count out how many. How many did we have added to the call at one time?
4. We had 4 at the most.
4 at the most.
Yeah, Grandma Claire,
Uh-huh.
Lauren, and me.
Yep. So that's a lot of people added on it. Maybe you could add more.
We can even do more.
I think so too. I think we can add 6. I'm having a hard time finding a nail for my pointer finger. We might have to just do this and shave it down a little bit. I don't want to do that. Come on, eyes. Oh, here's a perfect match. Okay. All right, so we picked out everything we need. Make sure we're on a steady surface. I usually do this with the dog, and the dog jumps and moves and everything gets all messed up. Okay, so once again, just a quick scratching up of the top layer of your nail. Okay. Okay. Now you're going to take your nail glue, which has more. This has more. Okay. So we're going to start with the pinkies. Okay, going to start with the pinky finger. It's a brush on, so you're not going to brush a lot on. Just coat it thin enough because it will squeeze out of the sides. You have a tissue to wipe it off on the sides. When you first start doing it, you might end up doing, so you just want it a little bit tacky like eye glue. So you position it, and then when it's positioned, just hold it down, press between the top of the nail and the bottom of your finger. We'll count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, then we'll use our thumb and get that full pressure going, and you're pressing right at the cuticle, but if there's glue outlining there, you don't want to put your thumb in there because it will get stuck together. I have glued my hands together more times than I care to count. Okay, so there, now we have a pinky. Now we're going to do the other pinky nail. You don't need a lot of glue. It'll spread when you push it down. Make sure you're doing the softest side, so when you're putting them in order, you're putting them in order the way you're going to put them on your hands. Okay, it should be tacky enough. place it where the cuticle is before you push down fully. Open your hand and make sure it's positioned. Okay, so here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check it. And then we're going to do the thumb squeeze. See, I'll show you what happened. So there was a little bit of glue that was coming out of the edge, and it got smudged on my nail. You can't really see it. I can see it, but you have to look real close to see it. But you're just going to pinch it that much more to keep it going. Check to make sure. Oof. Okay, let's do the next one. We're just going to do these all on down the line. Just like that. And just make sure you carry your nail glue with you and the little emery board from here. So with the rest of the fingers, you can just do it right with your thumb. With the pinky, it hurts a little bit more. So you always start with the pinky and then you work your way in. So whichever fingers you have to get a good grip on there. So 10 to 15 seconds is good. Looks like pro, right? Very nice. Very nice. Get it on the nail. Get it on the nail. And as far as taking them off, I never really had a problem with them. They come off on their own when they're ready to pop off. These should stay on for 2 to 3 days. But now using, gloves with everything, everywhere you go, you might need to size up in your rubber gloves because of, Miss Rona and her friends, the little viruses. So you might want to size up in your rubber gloves and not get the pointy ones that, the Kardashians use. Sippy, sippy. Ah, just like Graveyard Girl. Okay. Alright, so that one's good. And it really is this easy. You don't have to spend all that money going to get a manicure. I mean, the nails cost me $4. I think I got it at Walgreens when it was a buy one get one free. So I got, me and my daughter both. No, it was buy two get one free. So me and my daughter stocked up on these nails. And they're good. The finish is amazeballs. Usually I prefer a matte finish. And there is actually, well, they used to sell fake nails with matte, but you can get the regular clear nails and do the same thing. Just trim them down to whatever size you need. And you can paint them. But what I would suggest doing is paint them before you put them on. Unless you are a very skilled nail painter. I am not a skilled nail painter. But I have bought the boxes. And you just shape them. They have fake nail clippers. So you can cut them down, or if you want, I love this. I love the square look. I do have some because they were clearanced of the pointy nail ones, and I swear on everything. I said, I know this is a bad idea. Don't buy it. And I bought them. I put them on. The first thing that happened, I stabbed myself in the eyeball. No lie. And then I had to itch my nose, and because there was such a point on it, boom, right in my nose. So I cut my nose. That was not fun. That was not a fun time at all. And look, we're already on the pointer finger of the left hand. And once these dry, it's not like a manicure because it's already painted the color that you want. You know what I mean? Oh, but I was talking about matte nails. So usually they would sell matte nails. But then my daughter informed me she went and got a manicure done. And she really wanted a matte finish. And there's actually a product, a top coat product out there that you can use. And it turns your nail polish, no matter how glossy it is, I put a little bit too much on my hurt finger. Bella, stop. Bella, stop. Okay, I'm sorry. That's my dog barking. So she had this top coat that goes right on, and it makes it matte immediately. And she was very impressed with it. So we were glad for that. I wonder if I bought that and tried to use it on these glossy nails, if that would work. So I used, see what happened? I used a little bit too much glue and I glued my fingers together. It always happens. Just pull it apart. It happens. If you know, it doesn't, I've been doing my nails, fake nails, for 25 years, Nick. And it still happens to me. It still happens to the best of us. And then the thumb will be the last nail. And the brush on glue really is the best glue. I'm telling you, it's worth the $3 and change, $4, and because it lasts a long time. It will last you, oh my gosh, through so many. And if you take your nails and if you keep them after they fall off, keep all your nails together, gently just take an emery board, and where the nail glue was on the back side, just file it off. You know, so that when you file at the top of your nail, you're creating a rough surface for it to adhere to, you know? So you can reuse these as long as they don't break. Kiss is a really, really good brand. There's another one I like it's like 5-second manicure, 1-minute manicure. It has adhesive tabs already on it, which is very nice, but they only last for literally 24 hours. So what you can do is go ahead and wear those, and then when you're done, just peel off the adhesive. You know, keep these little wooden sticks, and then you'll peel the adhesive off the back like this, and then just use this part of the emery board, you know, scratch it a little bit to get, just like you would do with the glue. And you could reuse these constantly, so they're good. You can make one pair of these last, oh God, you can make them last weeks as long as you have glue. You're not breaking them, and yeah, you're taking good care of them. So they will work for quite some time as long as you're good to them. Just hold this last one and we're almost done. And this is my nail tutorial. So you don't have to worry about going and getting a manicure. Literally, I just did this in, what, 23 minutes? Okay. You can go through it. It's going to feel, when you first do it, it's going to feel odd. You're going to feel like, oh, this isn't enough. They're going to fall off. They're going to fall off. They're really not. As long as you press them good, press them down good, as long as you scratch the top of your nail, like I said, and give it a rough surface, and bam, close up your glue. Close up the glue. And look, my nails are done. Right? They look nice. Can't say they do, you know, it's like what's in style. What is that shade? Vixen from Chanel, the all black. But yeah, I mean, you can't tell that I didn't, you know, go and have a manicure done. I know I have old hands, you can tell. But yeah, so that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen, and that's with Kiss Nails. It's not a sponsored product. These are just nails that I have, and I figured I'd teach you guys something in quarantine. So thanks a lot for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like button, subscribe. I'm going to be updating lots of vloggy stuff. So thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye.